Good morning, friends. Today I welcome you here in our English class. Okay, and I hope you all are studying hard at your home. Okay, stay at home, keep studying, stay healthy. Okay, now let's come and start with today's session. Today we are going to discuss the lesson Silver Tree. In this chapter, we are going to discuss today the sentence framing and the opposite words. Let's see. Now let's start with the exercise number 4 of our English textbook. I'm reading the question. Please repeat with me. Make sentences with the following words in your notebook. That means in this question, you are supposed to make a sentence on a given word. A word is given to you and you are supposed to make the sentence. Here, I am giving you 2 examples. One is in the present tense sentence, and the other sentence it's in past tense sentence. Now let's see. The first word is woman. The first word is woman. Now you can see there is a picture, and in this picture an old woman is trying to cross the road. Right? So I can make the sentence like an old woman is trying to cross the road. It is a present tense sentence because I am using is here. Okay, the action is happening just right now. So it is a present tense sentence. An old woman is trying to cross the road. Now let's see the past tense sentence using the word woman. Now let's see. An old woman was dancing in a party. An old woman was dancing in a party. Here I am using was. You all know the meaning of was. We use was in the past tense. Past tense means the action which is already taken place, right? So an old woman was dancing in a party. Now the next word is village. Village. Okay, so the first sentence which I am going to make is in present tense. I am making the sentence like, see, there is a river near my village. There is a river near my village. You can see the picture also. A beautiful village is picturized, and there is a river flowing in between the village. So I can frame the sentence like, there is a river near my village. Okay, now this is the present tense sentence as I am using is here. Right, there is a river near my village. Now let's come to the past tense sentence of the word village. Now the past tense sentence of the word village is, I reached the village before dark. I reached the village before dark. Reached. The meaning of reach is पहुंचना. Okay, पहुंचना. Reached, it's in past tense verb form, right? It is a past tense verb form as we are talking about past tense, right? So we use a verb which is in the second form of verb, that is the past tense form of verb. I reached the village before dark. Right? Here we are talking about the past tense. Right? We are talking about the time which has already passed. Right? So I reached the village before dark. Now next word which I am going to discuss is the tray. Let me come back to the wait a minute. Okay. Yes. The next word which I am going to explain you is tray. So here I have a beautiful tray in my slide which consists of 5 items, food items. So I can frame the sentence like, there are 5 food items in my tray. There are 5 food items in my tray. This is a present tense sentence. There are. Okay, we are using are here. So, there are 5 food items in my tray. Present tense sentence. Next, we are going to discuss a past tense sentence. My aunt gave me a beautiful magical tray. Here, the second form of verb, that means the past tense form of a verb give is gave. Right? Okay. What is the second form of verb give? It's gave. So I can frame the sentence like, my aunt gave me a beautiful magical tray. It's a past tense sentence which I am framing here. Now let's see and come to the next part. The next word is visitors. We have already discussed the meanings, word meanings and all the lesson story already with you all. Right? Here you are only supposed to frame some new sentences using the given words. So the next word is visitors. Visitors, right? Okay. The people who visits, right? Visitors. Our visitors are sitting in living room. Our visitors are sitting in the living room. You can frame the sentence like this also. Right? Now it is a past tense sentence as the action is happening right now. So it is a present tense sentence. Our visitors are sitting in the living room. Now let's see the past tense sentence of the word visitors. The visitors were greeted with the warm handshake. As you can see, a woman is handshaking a boy or welcoming a boy, right? When you frame the sentence in the past tense, you will use the verb greet as greeted. Okay, so the visitors were greeted with the warm handshakes. Okay, so it is a past tense sentence. I am using greeted, not greet. Okay, greeted. So that is why this is a past tense sentence. Also, I am using were here. The visitors were greeted with the warm handshakes. Now, next coming to the next word, which is carefully. Right? Carefully. This tea is very hot. This tea is very hot. So, sip it carefully. So, sip it carefully. It is very easy sentence. You can frame the sentence like this, right? Here, 2 small sentences are there in a single sentence. It is a present tense sentence. Okay, as the action is as the action or the event is happening now, that's why it is a present tense sentence. And the sentence is, this tea is very hot, so keep sip it carefully. So sip it carefully. Now come to the next part of this framing of sentence, that is a past tense sentence. I listened carefully to her story. I listened carefully to her story. You can see a girl is telling a story to some kids, right? So you can frame the sentence like, I listened carefully to her story. The sentence, it is in past tense, as the form of verb which I am using here is listened. I'm adding ed in the last. Okay, listened. Okay, so I listened carefully to her story. It's a past tense sentence. Now next, coming to the next word, which is forest. You all know forest. Okay, now the sentence I can frame from the picture is, the forest is home to many plants and animals. As you all know, plants and animals are living thing, right? They are living thing. They also need food to eat. They grow like us, right? So they also need to stay somewhere. So the forest is home to many plants and animals. You can frame the sentence on the word forest like this. The forest is home to many plants and animals. Now the past tense, okay, let's 1 minute. I just want to wait a minute. Now the past tense sentence of the word forest. The boy lost his way in the forest. The boy lost his way in the forest. Here the lost is the second form of verb, right? Bhul jana, kho jana, right? The boy lost his way in the forest. So this is a past sentence. You can frame on the word for the word forest. Now the next word is hungry. Hungry, right? So the present tense sentence which you can make on this is, I cannot study. I cannot study when I am hungry. मैं पढ़ नहीं सकता हूँ जब मैं hungry हूँ. ठीक है, यानी कि भूखा हूँ. I cannot study when I am hungry. जब भी मैं भूखा हूँ तो मैं पढ़ नहीं सकता हूँ, right? I cannot study when I am hungry. It's a present tense sentence. Okay, 1 minute. Yes. Now the past tense sentence on the word hungry, you can frame like this. The stray dog. The stray dog looked hungry and cold. The stray dog looked hungry and cold. See, the meaning of stray is the dogs which are not pet, means they are not living in a home, right? किसी घर में नहीं रहते हैं, जो सड़क पे रहते हैं. Those who reside on the roadside dog, that we call as a stray dog. So the stray dog looked hungry and cold. It is a past tense sentence. Now coming to the next topic. In this topic, we are going to discuss the opposites of the following words from the story and write it in a classwork English notebook. Now let us discuss the opposite words. The first word is drop. Drop means girna, and pick is the opposite of drop. As you can see the picture also. Pick the paper from the ground. Okay? Yes. Drop the letter in the letter box. ठीक है? So drop is the opposite of pick. Pick is the opposite of drop. Drop means गिर जाना and pick means उठाना. ठीक है, drop is the opposite of pick and pick is the opposite of drop. You can see in the picture also, drop, pick. Now the next word which we are going to see is less and more. You can see in the picture also, here in the left hand side glass, the level of juice is less, okay, and in the right hand side glass, the level of the juice is higher or more, you can say. So the opposite of less is more. Less means कम, more means ज़्यादा. Okay, the opposite of less is more. Now come to the next picture. Okay, the next example is rich, poor. The opposite of rich is poor. Rich means the person who is having so much money, right? जो बहुत अमीर होते हैं, right? Okay, and poor means the person who is not having money, जिसके पास पैसे नहीं हैं. Okay, helpless है. So rich means अमीर, poor means गरीब. Okay, next. Then you can see the next example. Light, heavy. Light means हल्का, heavy means भारी. You can see an ant is a light animal and elephant is a heavy animal, right? Light means whose weight is light and heavy means whose weight is heavy. Light and heavy. Now the next example is start and stop. Start means the point where your race starts, right? Say I can give the example like here your race starts now. So start is the point where you start. शुरुआत करते हैं, ठीक है? And the opposite of started, stop. Here your race stops now. So stop means रुक जाना. Start means शुरुआत करना और stop means रुक जाना. Start or stop. You can use finish also. In the case of stop, in opposite word stop, you can also use finish. Yes, the opposite of start is stop also and finish also. Now next example is forward and backward. The opposite of forward is backward. Forward means आगे and backward means पीछे. You can see in the picture also, in the forward the arrows are given and a person is walking in a forward direction. In the second picture you can see a man is present and he is walking backward in the back direction. Ulti means वापस, उल्टी direction, पीछे की direction में, right? So that is a forward and backward. The backward is opposite to forward. Next is kind and cruel. Kind means the person who is helpful, right, to others, who help others. In the first picture you can see a girl is helping an old woman, right? She's picking the apples and other things from the ground and offering to the old woman. And in the second picture you can see a big strong man, is troubling a little kid. So kind and cruel. Kind means dayalu, okay, who help others, and cruel means निर्दयी, जो दूसरों को परेशान करते हैं, trouble करते हैं, who troubles other, right? So kind, the opposite of kind is cruel. The next word which we are going to discuss is sad and happy. You know this. Sad means udas, happy means खुश. And the next word is give and take. Give means dena, take means lena. You can see in the picture a postman is giving a parcel to a kid, right, in the first picture. So it shows the give, right? And take means ले लेना किसी से, right? So a girl in the green frock is taking the teddy bear of a little younger girl, right? So give and take. Take is the opposite of give.